Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and I am Ravindra here with a new topic from geography. I have selected here 24 MCQ with answer. Those are very important. Let's see the question. I am starting the slide. First one, Tadoba National Park, known for sheltering tiger, panther and bear, is located in. Options are A. Assam, B. Chandrapur, Maharashtra, C. Karnataka, and D. Tamil Nadu. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B, that is Chandrapur, Maharashtra. In the Chandrapur district of Maharashtra lies the Tadoba Andheri National Park, which shelters around 43 tigers till date. The tiger reserve is one of the 50 tiger reserve in India, which also happens to be the largest and oldest national park in the state. The name of the national park was kept after the name of the god Tadoba, who is worshipped by the local tribes, and Andheri is the name of the river which meanders between the forest. Going to next slide, the next question, that is question number 2. In geography, who propounded the theory of convectional current hypothesis? Options are Arthur Holmes, B is Carl Ritter, C Orlando Faustini, D Immanuel Kant. Now see the answer. The answer is option A, that is Arthur Holmes. Arthur Holmes postulated convection current theory in the year 1928-29. It is widely accepted driving mechanism for continental drift moving apart, which led to the foundation of modern plate tectonics. His main objective was to find the scientific explanation of origin of the continent and oceans, but it is also widely accepted concept of mountain building. Going to next slide, question number 3. Apatanis are the tribes found in. Options are A. Himachal Pradesh, B. Nagaland, C. Sikkim, and D. Arunachal Pradesh. See the answer. The answer is option D, that is Arunachal Pradesh. The Apatani or Tau, also known by Apa and Apatani, are a tribal group of people living in the Zero Valley in the lower Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh in India. Going to next one. The next one, that is question number 4. Willandra Lakes region, a UNESCO heritage site, is located in. Options are the USA, Australia, the UK, and option D, Germany. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B, that is Australia. The Willandra Lakes region is a World Heritage Site in the far west region of New South Wales in Australia. Going to next slide. Question number 5. The headquarters of International Astronomical Union, that is IAU, is located in. Options are Geneva, B Mexico City, C New York, and D Paris, France. Now see the answer. The answer is option D, that is Paris, France. International Astronomical Union, senior body governing international professional astronomical activities worldwide, with headquarters in Paris. It was established in 1919 as the first of a series of international unions for the advancement of specific branches of science. Going to next slide, that is question number 6. The largest river of all the west flowing rivers of the peninsular India is. Options are A. Tapti, B. Kaveri, C. Krishna, and D. Narmada. Now see the answer. The answer is option D, that is Narmada. Unlike east flowing major rivers of peninsular India, Narmada and Tapti are west flowing rivers running parallel to Vindhya and Satpura range and do not form deltas. It is also important. Narmada is the third longest river of peninsular India with a length of 1312 kilometers. Going to next one, the next question, that is question number 7. Umimam multi-purpose power project is located in. Options are A. Himachal Pradesh, B. Meghalaya, C. Sikkim, and D. Nagaland. Now see the answer. The answer is option B, that is Meghalaya. Umiam Lake, commonly known as Arapani Lake, is the reservoir in the hills 15 km north of Shillong in the state of Meghalaya, India. It was created by damming the Umiam River in the early 1960s. Umiam Multipurpose Power Project is located in Meghalaya. Going to next one. The next question, that is number 8. The instrument which measures the intensity of solar radiation is called. Options are A. Barometer, B. Energimeter, C. Solarimeter, and D. Speedometer. Going to the answer. The answer is option C, that is solarimeter. The solarimeter measures routine global solar radiation on a plane or level surface. It has a thermocouple junction sensing element. The sensing element is coated with a highly stable carbon-based non-organic coating, which delivers excellent spectral absorption and long-term stability characteristics. The sensing element is housed under two concentric fitting glass domes. Going to next one. The next question, that is question number 9. Any wind blowing down the slope of a mountain is called. Options are anabatic wind, option B katabatic wind, option C downfalling wind, and option D slope wind. Going to the answer. The answer is option B, that is katabatic wind. A katabatic wind, named from the Greek word katabasis, meaning descending, is the technical name for a drainage wind, a wind that carries high density air from a higher elevation down a slope under the force of gravity. Such winds are sometimes also called fall winds. The spelling katabatic winds also occurs. Katabatic winds can rush down elevated slopes at hurricane speeds, but most are not as intense as that. The many are of the order of 18 km per hour or less. Going to next one, the next slide, that is question number 10. The zone of low atmospheric pressure and ascending air located at or near the equator is called. Options are intertropical convergence zones, that is ITCZ. Option B, outer tropical convergence zone. Option C, intertropical convergence zone, and option D, none of the above. Let's see the answer. The answer is option A, that is intertropical convergence zone, in short ITCZ. The intertropical convergence zone or ITCZ is the belt of low pressure which circles the earth generally near the equator, where the trade winds of the northern and southern hemisphere come together. It is characterized by convective activity which generates often vigorous thunderstorms over large areas. Okay friends, going to next one. The next question, that is question number 11, that is Indian state known as garden spice is. Options are Karnataka, B West Bengal, C Kerala, and option D Sikkim. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C, that is Kerala. So guys, Kerala is one of the beautiful states in India. It is known for its rich sources. Some of the spices are pepper, vanilla, then cardamom, and the clove. Okay, going to the next slide. That is next question, question number 12. Rajiv Gandhi Environment Award is given for outstanding contribution to. Options are health, option B tourism, option C agriculture, and option D contribution in the development of neat technology. Now see the answer. The answer is option D, that is contribution in the development of neat technology. Sorry, there is typing error. This award is given to industrial units that make a significant contribution towards the development of new or the innovative modification of existing technologies or adoption and use of clean technologies and practices that substantially reduce or prevent environmental pollution. The award consists of a cash prize rupees 2 lakh, trophy, and citation. Going to next one, the next slide, that is question number 13. Selves are dense tropical rainforest of options are A South America, B North America, C South Africa, and D Australia. Going to the answer. The answer is option A, that is South America. A dense tropical rainforest usually having a cloud cover, especially one in the Amazon basin of South America. Okay friends, going to the next one, the next question, that is question number 14. Mahe and Yanam are the parts of the Union Territory of. Options are Dadra and Nagar Haveli, there is a spelling error, B Chandigarh, C Daman and Diu, and D Puducherry. Sorry. Now see the answer. The answer is option D, that is Puducherry. Puducherry lies in the southern part of the Indian peninsula. The areas of Puducherry district and Karaikal district are bound by the state of Tamil Nadu, while Yanam district and Mahe district are enclosed by the states of Andhra Pradesh and Kerala respectively. Okay guys, now going to the next one, the next slide, that is question number 15. India's first marine national park is located in. Options are A, Gulf of Mannar, option B, Bay of Bengal, option C, Arabian Sea, option D, the Gulf of Khambat. Now see the answer. The answer is option A, that is the Gulf of Mannar. The Gulf of Mannar Marine National Park is a protected area of India consisting of 21 small islands and adjacent coral reefs in the Gulf of Mannar in the Indian Ocean. It lies 1 to 10 km away from the east coast of Tamil Nadu, India, for 160 km between Thoothukudi, that is Thoothukudi, and that is Dhanushkodi. Going to the next one, the next slide, that is question number 16. Singareni coal fields is located in. Options are A, Narmada Valley, B, Krishna Valley, C, Godavari Valley, and the Kaveri Valley. And going to the answer is option C, that is the Godavari Valley. Singareni open cast coal mines at Mangaluru on Godavari Valley coalfields is located in the district of Adilabad, Karimnagar, Khammam, and Warangal in the Indian state of Telangana. It is the only coalfield in South India. It lies in the basin of the Godavari River. Very important one. Going to the next one, the next slide, that is question number 17. Seasonal movement of people and their herds from valley to mountain and vice versa is known as. Options are transgoing, B, transhumans, option C, transcoming, option D, transmountain. And see the answer. The answer is option B, that is transhumans. Transhumans is a type of pastoralism or nomadism, a seasonal movement of livestock between fixed summer and winter estates. It contains regions vertical transhumance. It implies movement between higher pasture in summer and lower valleys in winter. Herders have the permanent home, typically in valleys. Generally, only the herds travel with a certain number of people necessarily to tend them, while the main population stays at the base. In contrast, horizontal transhumance is more susceptible to being disrupted by climatic, economic, or political change. Going to next one, the next slide, that is question number 18. Which of the rock formations in India is the richest in fossil content? Options are A, Rift Valley, option B, Delta, option C, Gondwana, and option D, none of the above. Now see the answer. The answer is option C, that is Gondwana. The marine Gondwana Fossil Park is a unique exposure of fossiliferous marine permanent rocks of the Alchir Formation dating back to around 280 to 240 million years ago, located in the Anandragarh area of Chhattisgarh, Odia district. The fossil faunal assemblies in indicative of the transgression of sea in this part of India about 20 crores of years ago. Going to the next one, the next question, that is question number 19. Pochampat irrigation project lies on Narmada, B, Godavari, C, Krishna, and D, Kaveri. Now see the answer. The answer is option B, that is Godavari. The Sriram Sagar project, also known as the Pochampadu project, is an Indian flat flow project on the Godavari. Going to next one, the next question, that is question number 20. Sandstone, conglomerate, limestone, chalk, coal, etc. are the example of. Options are A, igneous rock, B, metamorphic, C, sedimentary rocks, and D, none of these above. Now see the answer. That is option C, that is sedimentary rocks. Sandstone, conglomerate, limestone, etc. are the examples of sedimentary rocks. Going to next one, the next question, that is question number 21. The second most important agro-based industry of India are textiles is. Options are dairy industry, B, pulp industry, C. Processed food industry, and D. Sugar industry. Now see the answer. The answer is option D, that is sugar industry. India is the second largest sugar producing country in the world after Brazil. In 1840, the first sugar industry was set up in Betia, that is Bihar. Sugar production is known in India since ancient times, but modern sugar industry in India developed in first decade of the 20th century. Going to next one, the next slide, that is question number 22. As per 2011 census of India, the state which registered lowest sex ratio, female per 1000 males, is. Options are A. Rajasthan, B. Haryana, C. Odisha, and D. Nagaland. Now see the answer. The answer is option B, that is Haryana. Sex ratio is used to describe the number of females per 1000 of males. In the population census of 2011, it was revealed that the population ratio in India 2011 is 943 females per 1000 of males. Haryana has the lowest sex ratio, only 877 in Indian states, while in Union Territory, Daman and Diu has the lowest sex ratio of 618. Going to next one, the next slide, that is question number 23. The mean thickness of oceanic crust and continental crust is around. Options are 5 km and 15 km. Option B 10 and 30. Option C 5 and 30. Option D 18 and 40. Now see the answer. The answer should be C, that is 5 km and 30 km respectively. The mean thickness of oceanic crust and continental crust is around 5 km and 30 km respectively. Okay. Going to next one, the next slide, that is question number 24. Titagarh, Amlai, and Nepanagar are known for. Options are A. Sugar industry, B. Shipbuilding, C. Iron and steel industry, and D. Paper industry. Now see the answer. The answer is option D, that is paper industry. Titagarh, Amlai, and Nepanagar are known for paper industry. Now the next one, that is question number 25, and the last one. The radiant energy received by the earth and its atmosphere from the sun is called. Options are insolation, option B isotherm, option C isoenergy, and option D albedo. Now see the answer. The answer is option A, that is insolation. The energy received by the earth is known as incoming solar radiation, which in short is termed as insolation. As the earth is a geoid resembling a sphere, the sun's rays fall obliquely at the top of the atmosphere, and the earth intercepts a very small portion of the sun's energy. Okay friends, so that was the today's topic, 25 MCQ on geography. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you see, I will request you to please visit my channel. There are so many study materials on MCQ and concept building courses, and there is also solved question on mathematics, English, etc. You may check it. And thank you for watching my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Thank you.